Can you feel it, Cowboys Nation? That quiet hum around the Dallas Cowboys is starting to sound a lot like something bigger, something bold, something that could reshape the future of America's team. And it all starts with one big question. Are the Cowboys finally ready to bet all weight on Dak Prescott? White medium star American football fire. Let's set the scene for a second. The Cowboys came into last offseason under heavy scrutiny. When Dallas promoted Brian Schottenheimer to head coach, the reaction around the league was underwhelming. No flashy hire, no headline-grabbing superstar coach, just familiarity, safety, comfort, and for a franchise built on star power and national spotlight, that felt almost un-Cowboy-like. But here's where it gets interesting, because once Schottenheimer took the wheel, Dallas stopped playing it safe. Now let's break it down. This front office started swinging for the fences. They shocked the NFL by trading for George Pickens, giving Dak Prescott another explosive weapon on the outside. Then came the jaw dropper. Micah Parsons, one of the most dominant pass rushers in football, shipped off to the Green Bay Packers. And just before the trade deadline, Dallas went all in again, landing Quinnen Williams in a blockbuster move to try and stabilize the middle of a defense that was leaking yards and points. Did it work right away? No. The wins didn't follow. The defense struggled historically, and the Cowboys finished far from where fans expect this franchise to be. But here's the key word you need to remember: intent. This wasn't a team standing still. This was a team trying to evolve. And according to ESPN analyst Ben Solak, that evolution might be about to hit turbo speed. Solak believed the Cowboys aren't done taking risks. In fact, he predicts Dallas will lock up George Pickens with a massive long-term extension, pairing him with CeeDee Lamb for years to come, a move that could directly fuel a full-blown MVP season for Dak Prescott. Solak says Dallas will make Pickens the fourth highest-paid wide receiver in the NFL, just below Lamb's $34 million per year deal and just above DK Metcalf. A classic Cowboys negotiation, dragged out publicly, debated endlessly on sports radio, and then finalized in dramatic fashion. And with that move, Solak drops the real bombshell. Dak Prescott wins MVP in 2026. Now, pause for a second, because a few years ago, that would have sounded crazy. For a long time, the narrative around Dak Prescott was simple and unfair. He was labeled a bus driver, a quarterback who benefited from a strong run game, a dominant offensive line, and elite talent around him. Not the engine, just the guy holding the steering wheel. But the tape tells a very different story now. Back in 2023, Dak finished as the MVP runner-up after one of the most efficient and productive seasons of his career. He missed significant time the following year, which cooled the hype. But when he returned in 2025, he didn't just look healthy, he looked evolved. Prescott commanded one of the NFL's most elite offenses. He made pre-snap adjustments, punished blitzes, and consistently delivered in late-game situations. And get this, the Cowboys still managed to win 7 games, including victories over both teams that would go on to reach the Super Bowl, despite fielding one of the worst offenses in modern NFL history. Think about that. A historically bad defense, and Dak still had Dallas competing every single week. Now imagine the scenario. A defense that's merely average. A second full season of chemistry between Dak, CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens. A scheme built to attack vertically and stretch defenses sideline to sideline. Suddenly, MVP conversations don't sound like hype, they sound like logic. This is the same franchise that once rode Roger Staubach's late-game magic, Troy Aikman's precision, Emmitt Smith's dominance, and Michael Irvin's swagger to Super Bowl glory. The standard in Dallas has always been championships, not just stats. And that's why this moment matters. Because if Dallas truly commits to this aggressive vision, financially, strategically, emotionally, Dak Prescott might finally have the perfect store around him to deliver not just an MVP season, but a real step toward restoring championship relevance. So let me ask you, Cowboys fans, do you believe? Do you trust this new risk-taking version of the front office? Is Dak Prescott ready to silence the last of the doubters and put his name alongside the legends of this franchise? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you're riding with Dak. And make sure you're subscribed, Because if this prediction comes true, you won't want to miss a single moment of what could be a defining season in Cowboys history. America's team never does things quietly, and this story is just getting started. White medium star American football fire.